Well done, everybody. I love that group discussion, and it was great to see you working in your groups and really playing full out, because you're here, you've invested your time, you're committed, you want to heal, which we've done the healing. You want to self-develop so that we can finish the final session after the break today on the self-leadership. So we spoke about self-development. Let's just have a quick recap. And we spoke about our physiology, the language patterns, the focus that we use. We spoke about values and limiting beliefs. So I just want to read this little bit of quote to you. Beliefs are our assumptions about the world. Values are how we attribute worth to objects and behaviors. So beliefs could be something that we are practicing because of life experiences, and values are our personal attribution, characteristics, something that we want to be living as. Now, beliefs could also be something that you've got from your family, your friends, or school. And it might not be your own belief. So for example, let me just get you a really good example. So a personal belief could be murdering somebody is wrong. And that's a belief we have, whereas somebody might think it's okay to kill somebody. And we've seen that in abuse, we've seen that in violence, we've seen that in very domestic violence situation. It's not okay to kill somebody. You don't own somebody to finish off their life, yet some people believe that that's the case. That's not our belief. However, there are a lot of children out there in the world that believe violence is okay. There are children that have been brought up in a violent family home, whether it's between the parents or whether it's between their siblings. And when they grow up, or even at that stage, they think it's okay to abuse somebody. I recently watched a movie, and it was a true story in America. I can't remember the name of it, but it was about a girl where a family were looking after two young girls, and the mother had mental health issues. But if anything ever happened to her own children, she would abuse the children that she was fostering for and who she'd get the money for. And because her little young children saw her abusing these girls, they thought it was okay to do as well. So they'd be kicking and putting cigarette butts on her and throwing water on them and punching them. And a true story, they all got life imprisonment, even the little one, because he just thought it was okay to kick somebody, and it was all about having a bit of fun. Now, I'm sorry for the extremity of it, but I think it's really good to understand. Another belief might be that our family says you've got to eat meat 7 days a week, and we grow up to believe that. Well, for me, I don't have to be eating meat 7 days a week. I'm okay to have it 2 or 3 times a week. But for other people that think that that's okay, something happens a few years later, or when they grow up and they realize, no, I don't have to be living this. So your belief system is something that you truly believe, that resonates with your heart, your mind, your soul, and you know that when you have this belief that it really brings joy, passion, even if challenges come, you are living life to the fullest because of your belief system. All right, so this is a short session with me talking, because I really want you all to do the values and the belief exercise. When we finish, we're then going to be just coming back into a group discussion, and that will be the end of this self-development area for this workshop. If you're interested in doing more self-development workshops, we go to a next level, and that's more personalized. So depending on the cohort we have, we actually co-design a self-development workshop to meet your needs. So whether it's for you individually in a group, or whether it's for an organization, we do that, and it's at a deeper level. So the 3 questions that you have in there, the first one is about your values. So again, don't just answer it from the cuff of your head. Think about it. Move your body, move your physiology, start thinking about the language patterns that you want to be using. Think about the focus. More importantly, think about the goal. Where do you want to be? What's the outcome that you're looking for in your life, which we're going to cover a lot more in self-development, because leaders always have goals. Leaders always plan. Leaders have faith in themselves, and these values actually contribute to that. So start thinking about the value that you want to have. You don't have to have 5, 10, 15. I have 3. And just keep to 2 or 3 and then live them out, apply them, impart the knowledge, go learn things about them and make sure that they are your core values. Then think about the belief system. So an easy way of doing this exercise is to first identify where you're living with your current beliefs, then ask the questions, are these mine, or are these things that others have told me, or are these things that was a general assumption that we are going to grow up believing that this is what it is. And then the third exercise is that I want you to do a vision exercise, that if you are in your ideal outcome, so it might be that you're a stay-at-home parent, you're an educator, you're a professional, you've got a business, whatever you're doing, you might be somebody that just volunteers at the local, not just, but doing great work as a volunteer at the local community. What's the outcome, and how do you see you implementing your values in the role, and how do you see your beliefs impacting that as well? Does that make sense?
Yes, thank you.
Beautiful. Okay, so get started. We've got I'll give you half an hour for this exercise. I'm going to be walking around so that I can help you. If you've got any questions, then reach out and enjoy the session. Thank you.